What's your opinion on Romulus?
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the London stream. How's everybody doing today? Dino, GFX, what's up, guys? What is up? What is up? All right. So yeah, welcome to the London stream. Today, as per usual, we'll be trading the German 40. We have a nice setup actually cooking. Let me just get this up and running. Hey, what's up, broski? All right, so let me go here. But how's everybody's weekend? How's everybody's Monday? Was it good? Yo, what's up? All right, guys. So I'm just looking at how German 40 closed in the week. So let's just have a look over here. Every time that I start my week off, I always look at how the candlesticks essentially played out, right? So since basically the 12th of May, prices somewhat been consolidating in this area. And now we can probably see price this week, price come towards the bottom of that consolidation, right? Now, I always like to use the week before and the day before as my analysis. So the week before, it's quite an interesting week, right? Because price essentially came higher than 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks worth of price, came lower by 3 weeks of price, but the body is what's quite interesting, right? The body closed really, really small, which obviously shows a lot of indecisiveness. And because of that indecisiveness, we can see that this week the market opened bearish, right? So we've done that on the week. Now on the daily, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4 days currently bearish, right? Now, obviously, or not so obviously, but we would probably be looking for sells on German 40. So how do we go upon that? We've identified our support resistance, our weekly highs, weekly lows, relative trends, as well as made use of our Fibonacci tool, right? So for this in particular, what I would like is I would like price to come up at least until 23534 or 23706 within that area. For me, the sweet spot would probably be 23713. Come up to that area, and then at that point, right, subject to it not breaking the 1 hour trend as well as the support resistance, we would look for short opportunities. Short opportunities just over here. Stop loss, I'll probably have it at the daily high, and then we would run something like this. Just something like that. All right, so that's the trade idea. I feel like we could even go with a tighter stop, but daily high is pretty good. Andrew, what's up, bro? Trailer Shorts, Pankaj, how you guys doing? All right, so that's the setup. Do you guys have any questions regarding German 40? Any questions? Udo, how you doing, bro? Damn, Udo's being here. Looking short in that handle. Oh, like what? That cup. Looking smart in that hoodie. Thanks, bro. What do we have today for breakfast? Just black coffee, bro. I've I need to get lean for summer, you know. How do you grow a $7 account? Um you should have, bro, like $7. I know Aqua, I'm not too sure if it's still running, but there was $1,000 account for $1. You could have bought seven of those. That would be $7,000. Do you know? I don't know if it's still running though. Anyone know if it is? Listen about winter hard, but you are something unique, bro. Summer hard 75, hard challenge taken. Listen about winter hard. Where are you from, Andrew? You see, it's summer where I'm at now, so that's why we gotta lock in, bro. I'd like to buy. Oh, yeah. So just check on the website if it's still running. I don't know if it is. Um, I'm from India. Lots of love from India. See your stream from a long day. Okay, very cool. Very, very cool. When India, bro? Okay, let's hit this. Is German 40 same as German 30 same as German 40? I think it is. I think it's just a different ticker. All right, guys, everyone in the Discord, I'm just gonna stay on the YouTube. So just come through to the YouTube. We are giving away accounts today as well. Yeah, so I'll see you guys there. And then for New York, I'll probably trade New York either today or tomorrow on the Discord. So just take notes of that as well. Hi, Jamie. You also come live in Discord portraits? Discord portraits. Yeah, so I have my own Discord where I do trade. I mainly trade London open there. Um, hey, Black Myth, how you doing, bro? Zoom into your chart, sure. Can you see that properly? A little bit better. Who is the favorite superhero from Marvel Studio? I like Iron Man. Iron Man. Um, yeah, probably Iron Man. And you? My thing, like, there's also like personality, right? Like in terms of like your Marvel heroes, and then also like just the quality of the movie. So I prefer Iron Man movies, but quality, like in terms of like personality, everything. I love Thor. Nick came from US, uh, $1 million. Good day. Just on. Well, you gave me on my AquaTV section. My to say Oh, what? Crazy, bro. Congratulations. There's W's in the chat for your song. Chisam's 10K funded now. That's amazing. What are you trading today? A German 40. Chisam, did you get the account from the giveaway, right? That's amazing stuff, bro. Yes, here's the winner from last week's stream. It's pretty dope. How cool is that? Do you know, I think it's honestly like the sickest thing ever. And if you guys aren't familiar with South African lingo, the thing is like if you guys come into the stream, right, and you win a 10K account, a lot of people don't think it's like, a big account as opposed to like a 10K, 100K, whatever. But you see, if you see, for example, like Chassam, right? Won a 10K account, is now funded with 10K account. His trading journey can essentially literally start properly right now, which is crazy and super, super cool. So yeah, again, like I say, like the value, yes, I would say the cool thing is right, you get funded accounts, okay? But the most valuable thing for sure is definitely actually paying attention to we had a little bit of a glitch here. There you go, back. Actually, this is the biggest opportunity where everyone will get to get funded without even a performance. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm not going to say like I'm the best trader in the world, right, by any means, but definitely not the best trader in the world. But we definitely do the most with what we have, you know. A giveaway, yes, we'll be doing a giveaway. Probably closer to our trade. I like to split the giveaway like at least 50% of the stream. Otherwise, you know, it keeps you guys also like very locked in. Hey Marvel, what's up, bro? Do you do FX pays? Yeah, I trade GBP, JPY, but I only really trade when I'm like having a rough time with German 40. So, your ex handle would love to tag you in my certificate. Tag me on Instagram, Chasom. If you have Instagram. Otherwise, I'll give you my yo. I don't really use X, but let me figure out what my handle is. So X handle is just Jaime Who Crypto. To some. So just that. That's for X. And then my Instagram is just Jaime Who. Bro, I'd love to see that certificate, bro. That's so sick. What pace did you trade to pass that, bro? It's amazing. Okay, very cool. Which brand? This is Travis Scott. So it was from his festival in South Africa. Yeah, kid you not, funny thing about this hoodie, I don't like it, right? But I only bought it because it was raining. And then, um, oh, here we go. Oh, I should have someone that's been Goody or Dozy. Who's that? But yeah, anyway, this hoodie is like reselling for um $500, $600 now. Yeah, crazy, right? And you're from Foundry, we can buy 1 year dresses. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, oh, this costed like $100, but because it's Travis Scott, it resold now for like 500 or something, which is stupid. It's stupid. You trade on gold? I do trade gold only really on New York. I actually really liked gold, but I'd say like my bread and butter is probably like Nasdaq and gold. So same as Chisholm as well. Same man, I only trade on both pairs. It's an appreciating asset which you have bought for 190. Yeah, but I don't think I don't know. I've never really resold like something that I've bought before. Where it breaks the yellow line, then it will make move up to the entry post. Yellow line is daily low, so yes, we could even possibly see like a outcome like this if price. Because remember, when something breaks right, you want to retest. So we did get a retest over here, but if it just keep in mind this is a 4 hour resistance, right? If it breaks, it will become a support. So we could even possibly see a short opportunity over here. And if that was the case, I would probably have my stop loss above or within the golden zone. But there's just a lot more confluences coming into this play. So if price does break daily low, retest support and the daily low, then we could probably see price head up. But um, my thing is always if you have a bias on a price, right? You don't necessarily want to trade both sides. So let's just say if you, for example, now we eager on shorts, okay, but we eager on shorts, but uh, price is slightly lower and we want price to come up higher. So then now we're gonna maybe buy into our short area. So we're going against our bias, which isn't great. So the best thing is patience, right? Patience. Have your setup, be patient, have your bias, be patient. Because if you're trading on both sides, like eventually you're going to get caught out and lose. And then that's again, you're not necessarily following your plan fully. Brother, are giveaways completed? No, they're not. To ask, what is the one problem which you have faced after learning a profitable strategy? One problem. So I think if you find a strategy, right, and let's just say it's paying out quite nicely, there's also struggle in winning, right? So while you're winning, there is struggle as well. By struggle, I mean that you might be a little bit too cocky and you maybe taking unnecessary trades. You essentially abusing the strategy. So the thing is, The overall strategy might work quite easily, all right? But let's just say if you see a high success rate, you're just going to start molding that strategy with your ego, and you're going to be taking trades that is unnecessary. So yeah, I think the one of the biggest issues is probably sticking to the rules and just following the rules to the T. Because the moment you start getting cocky or making a lot of money with that strategy, people tend to mold it to their own. So yeah. What are your intentions on Bitcoin rug pool? So the thing is, I don't really invest into Bitcoin. I use it more as a market driver. So if Bitcoin comes down, it depends how significantly it comes down. Then I'll probably invest a little bit. But yeah, I think for me, I'd rather look, the whole crypto market essentially follows Bitcoin, right? So I'd rather look into getting, and I say this every single stream: Solana, Ethereum, XRP, AVAX, Mutable, all those coins. I'd rather look into getting into those than just buying at the top constantly. My friend is not satisfied even making 4% on his account. What advice would you give to him? What account size is he trading on? 10K account. So 4%, that's what, $400, right? $400. And he's making 4% consistently. So my advice, Andrew, to your friend is, instead of like borderline gambling that 10K account, right? Because if you want to make more than, well, if he's not happy with 4%, will he be happy with 8? Will he be happy with 12? Do you know? Will he be happy with 16? So he must figure out what amount will he be happy with. Because if he's hitting consistently 4%, right? 4% on $100,000 or $200,000 is a lot of money, right? So what I would do if I was him is the next payout, um, probably look to invest into a bigger account, and then keep on trying to make that 4% consistently. So the issue isn't necessarily his return, because his return's good. 4% is really, really good. But the issue is his account size based off what he wants from trading, right? So instead of just making 4% on 10K constantly, make 4%, reinvest into your trading portfolio, compound your accounts, try to get 100K, 200K account, and then boom. Do you have multiple accounts on a trade copier, taking turns on them? I don't really like to use trade copiers, to be honest. So is it true we can use the bimodal nature of the Bitcoin inflection to find the winds that blow the future of the market? Not necessarily. Well, in my personal opinion, no. So for me, the main thing that moves the market, right, is community, utility, and narrative. So those are the main three things that move the crypto markets. So obviously, Bitcoin has a bunch of that, but the main thing is right now is just the narrative. Um, the adoption of it. So obviously, all of those elements kind of complement one another. If there's more utility, there's more adoption, and yeah. So we all know the narrative of Bitcoin. We know what the end goal is, but Yeah, that's essentially the three elements that I use. Which one is best, instant account or three-step account? Yo, I'm not going to lie. So I've been doing the interviews for AquaFunded. If you guys haven't seen, the amount of people that have done really, really well with instant accounts is actually crazy. So I think if you can afford an instant account, then definitely do that. What do you how do you avoid overtrading? Um, so I think the only way to avoid overtrading is actually by getting burned, right? And I know it sounds bad, but because if you actually realize how bad it is, you'll stop doing it, right? So you like, yeah, unfortunately, you just have to, it's one of those things where you have to learn the hard way. Um, is it possible to flip 100K count to 100K without withdrawing and get a huge payout at lost in Aqua? 100K account to 200. Oh, so like a proper count. I don't think I've ever heard anyone do it. I don't see why it's not possible. I think it would just be quite like difficult in the start because obviously, well, no, I don't think yeah, I think it is possible. It's just very difficult. Um, that would be crazy though. Do you have a giveaway today? Yes, we do, bro. I'm trading German 40. Do you trade using technical analysis fundamental or both? I do both. I do both. I got to go low on battery. Cheers, Shasam. Take care, bro. Don't forget to tag me on your thing, eh? On your post. Definitely want to see it. What are the accounts? 10K future accounts and forex accounts. Any Black Friday special giveaways? Not that I heard of, no. What does your typical trading day look like? So Mondays I don't trade. Mondays I let the markets basically just reset. Try to get a good eye on the markets for Mondays. So I mainly trade Tuesday till Friday. What my typical day is, so obviously London Open, for me to do analysis takes like 5 minutes, to be honest. 5 minutes. And then I'll stay on stream for like an hour, hour and a half, just depends how, if there is a trade and how it's running. Then afterwards, I'll go gym. I'm normally at gym for like 2 hours. Sometimes I'll work at the gym, sometimes I won't. If I'm streaming, I won't. If I'm not streaming, then I will. Then come back, prep for New York. And then after New York, I have meetings that I do. So, yeah. How do you manage your emotions when you take a trade which has on profit but now it seems it's coming back against you? Sometimes you just have to bite the bullet. I know it sounds very ass, but like sometimes you just have to bite the bullet, follow your plan, but also apply good risk management. Because if you're like up like 2%, there's no point. Like you should definitely not be taking break even trades, at 2%. So sorry, not break even trades. You shouldn't be taking. So if you're taking losses at and you were 2% up, that's definitely not good. What time frame? 15 minutes. Entry. How do you use fundamentals to find entries S1TP? I use fundamentals more so for bias. Entries S1TP, I use purely technicals. When do you enter the trade? I haven't entered the trade yet. We're just waiting for something nice. When do you start giveaway? Probably once we have a trade. Do you use indicators? I just use EMAs, otherwise nothing else. What is view on a person struggling? You have a girlfriend or any person who must handle him or not? What's your view about it? Bro, I think that if you had a choice, right, in terms of relationships and stuff, and you're still busy boarding, it just depends the kind of person that you are, right? But I would definitely say be alone and bored. Because if you're alone and you're bored, you don't have responsibilities, you don't have liabilities but yourself. The moment you have a girlfriend or I don't know, you looking after your parents or something, then there's a lot more risk at hand, right? So um I would just say that being alone is a lot less risk. But also sometimes a person needs someone to support them, right? So if you need that support and you struggle by yourself, then a partner might actually be good for you. Always above 1 to 2. Always above 1 to 2. What's your EMA? I use 50 and 200. EMAs, I normally read EMAs on the 4 hour and the 15 minute to teach your girlfriend trading. That's funny. 50 and 200. Find a trader girlfriend. Tory trades. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Show my full time? Yes, it is. Okay, ATR. I've seen a lot of people using ATR at the moment. What do you guys reckon? Maybe we do a cheeky giveaway because price is moving quite slowly, and we obviously want price to come high up. So I think let's kick off with a giveaway. Um, all right. So for the giveaway, the first giveaway, let's see what we can do. All right. I want you guys to comment on this post. You guys can comment as much as you want. It's from AquaTV. Comment what country you're from and what you like about trading, or just what country you're from is fine. But you know, the cooler your comment is, the better chance you'll obviously have to win. It's a AquaTV post. Just throw comments in there and let's take a look. Alhassan, you have to comment on that Instagram post that I just tagged. Well, that I sent. Okay, let's go. Let's see. All right. So we have um, Ivor Sharavi 7 for the futures account. The trader 555 for the forex, and then Ritik for the 10K forex. And then the next one we'll do on the YouTube. So if you didn't win on the Instagram, or if you don't have Instagram, you'll win on the YouTube. Or you'll be able to partake in the YouTube. Who won? Trader 555, Ivor Saravi 7, and Ritik. I'm Ravi. Ravi. Ivor Saravi 7. I'm pro at Sandeep. Sandeep. Maybe next giveaway, bro. Next giveaway we'll maybe do in like 10 minutes. I don't think we're gonna get a German footy trade out of this today. Very unfortunate. What are you doing? Not down, just you know, trade's taking long to actually do something. So just annoyed that we won't be able to get a trade, but hey, that's part of the game, you know. You can't always get it. What is that one skill that you have achieved before trading? What is that one skill what you have achieved before trading? I don't really get that one. What is that one skill? Go into detail. So, what is your native country? I'm South Africa, but I'm half Chinese, half Spanish. So, yeah, but born and raised in SA. What time does it take? What time does it take you to be good at trading? It's all subjective, bro. Like everyone has a different, obviously, experience. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Just like some people get it after like a month. Some people take years. So it all really depends. Yes, I have a bunch of Indian friends, bro. What time does it? Before trading, have you worked somewhere or done? No, I haven't. I actually dropped out of university because of trading. So I was studying business and then I left. And I'm glad I did. Oh, that's good, bro. Trading guru, that's really good. Some people don't even pass accounts, bro. So the fact that you managed to pass an account is a great thing already. I've heard that dumb people make money, smart people lose money. As of what's your view on it? I don't necessarily believe that. I think it's like so you've heard that dumb people make money, smart people lose money. As over smart people, I think, right? So this is my theory. I think dumb people make money quick. Smart people know how to keep money longer, right? So the thing is, like dumb people, and I'm not just saying like a dumb person, okay? But I'm saying like people that are usually considered dumb, right, would take a lot more risk than a smart person, right? And not necessarily calculated risk, but no risk, no worry, right? So because they take a risk, they might come into money really quickly, or whatever the case may be. Smart money might be someone that maybe invested into something early, or even um, works a 9 to 5 job, whatever the case may be, but they know to manage their money and keep it over a longer period of time. So that's my opinion on that. But I don't think like if you're smart or dumb, you're gonna make more money than the other person. I don't necessarily believe that. I just think it's a lot of factors that have to go into it. What's your dream? Um, Probably like live in Hawaii. I think that's my dream. Live and retire in Hawaii. Do you make most of your income from trading? I only make my income from trading. Because I that's the only thing I do really. I have other stuff within trading, but yeah, literally just trading. You're very patient. I like that very much. Is it your personality? No, bro. I'm not patient. Like to my core, I'm not patient, but with trading, I have to be, right? And that's what makes it a little bit difficult. Um, but I'm very, very impatient. Like very, very impatient. So yeah, but it's just like you have to kind of fulfill a certain role in order to obviously do something correctly, right? So with trading, you can't just like you're not gonna come in perfect, but you gotta at least try. Is Dini your best friend? No. I mean, I like him, but we haven't really spoken. Next stream, you should ask Dini if I'm his best friend. Maybe there's like an unlocked bromance that we need to like tap into here. Besides me, who's your favorite? Who's your favorite streamer on AquaTV? Obviously, like you know, I take the cake, but like with the other guys, who's your favorite streamer? All right, guys, we're not gonna get a German footy trade today. Unfortunately, price is moving like horrendously slow. So to end it off, we'll be doing the final giveaway. But what I just want you to do, just literally comment your country and how long you've been trading for. So just comment your country and how long you've been trading for. Appreciate that, Andrew. You're my man, bro. Oh, and if you won previously, then obviously don't enter because you can't win twice. All right. Andrew, 3 years trading guru. Andrew Garfield for the futures, 10K. Do you trade futures, Andrew? Then Murat. Murat, I feel like you've won before, but let's Murat, just because your country is cool. And Ahmed Suleiman with Nigeria for 1 year. All right, guys. So that's the winners. Sir Andrew. Bangladesh. All right, guys. That's the stream for today. Unfortunately, we didn't get a trade. Yeah, markets are just literally not giving us anything at the moment. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time. And yeah, thanks for coming on. Just make sure that you do like the YouTube video. And yeah, let's run it up tomorrow. All right, take care, guys.